about to go to Hawaii. It's so chaotic. We've been in this line for so long. Oh my guys, it's chaos. We've made it to Hawaii. Yay. I feel like as soon as we left Sapa, I just felt like a whole new woman. Didn't you? Did you feel like a whole new woman?
Yeah, I felt like a whole new woman.
The relief we felt was just crazy. And then we got in.
It's just being at sea level.
Yeah, maybe it's the altitude. We're not built for it. We're built for the sea.
Being at sea level makes you feel way better.
Yeah, so then we just had a chill night at the hotel. We just needed it, and then we got some KFC.
It was actually really good.
Yeah, the KFC was actually quite good. Nothing beats South Dunedin KFC, but yeah, and don't judge us, we just really needed something. And we got on our flight today.
But it's so cheap. Like, we got
heaps.
We got like 12 chicken tenders, like a bucket of chicken, 2 burgers, 2 drinks, chips.
No, 3 burgers.
3 burgers.
And it was
drinks, chip, and it was like $32.
So cheap.
Like, and we couldn't even finish it all. Like,
Yeah.
there was so much food.
Just gonna go and get some food because we've not eaten yet. Hello. Yeah, we've not eaten yet, so we're just gonna get some food and chill. I feel much better today. We've also sorted a sublease on a flat and house sitting for the first 6 weeks that we're in London, which is a big relief as well. Hopefully we're only up from here.
There's full toppings. What is the topping?
We've come to Nook Eatery. It's really cute here. Got a nice salted coffee. It's really good. I'll show you guys what food we got. They give you this so they can mark it off, and they always look at us really weird because we order so much food. But we're hungry. Encyclopedia. We are walking to the Imperial City now. We just crossed the river. We found bikes kind of similar to the ones that we used in Singapore, but the app was really confusing and it looked really expensive. So we've decided not to bike and just instead walk around. So far, love it here. Really cool vibes. I don't think that there's heaps to do, so kind of glad that we've only got basically a day and a half. Yeah, we're just walking through a bit of a park right now to get to the Imperial City. How are you finding Hawaii?
A lot better than Sapa.
Yeah, anything would be better than there.
Weather's better. You can see water.
Yeah. That isn't fake.
And yeah, already had someone compliment me about my tattoo, so
And your big legs.
yeah, which was really strange.
A guy stopped on the pedestrian part of the bridge to pull up his shorts, put his leg up.
Like, pull up his shorts and show off his quad, like, and
I thought I was about to get thrown off the bridge, to be
just
honest.
like stared at me and my legs the whole time and just like smiled.
With a toothless smile. He didn't have many teeth. It was kind of scary. But yeah, so cute. We've made it inside. It is really nice in here. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really cool.
So it was built in the 1840s, but then most of it was destroyed in the war.
1804.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what did I say that? Sorry, 1804. But most of it was destroyed during the war. And so it's just been like gradually restored and rebuilt. Have a wee walk around. It's massive, like it is so big. And then there's also where that flag is, there's like a lookout point as well.
It's like a village, essentially. It's a royal village. So this is where like the royals would all live, of this area.
So we are royalty. Okay, no cameras in here. We're gonna look inside.
As many US soldiers as possible to Vietnam.
This was a room or like a house here, but it was fully destroyed by the war. So that's why there's not much.
It's
but
the
then
war against France, not the war against
yes,
the US.
the war against France. And you of course watched a whole video on the history of Vietnam. Very interesting.
They had a
was it?
war with France first before they had a war with the US.
Yeah. There was something, we were reading the signs, but my attention span is very small. So there was something to do with the tiles in there are really famous. Or the tiles, if you find them, it's really famous because they were an advancement in technology before its time or something like that. Didn't really understand it, but this place is so big. And it's also very quiet, eh? Hardly anyone. So this is what it used to look like. So we walked through this wall, and then everything around here. This whole place was restored in 2021, so it's also called the Citadel. Or it is a citadel. There's a lot of French influence here. So in Hanoi there was quite a bit of French influence, like a lot of the architecture. I'm pretty sure banh mi is also a French influenced food as well, because it's a baguette, like a French baguette. Anyway, but then here there's also quite a bit of French influence, because the reason why this was all destroyed, it was destroyed during the war with France. It's like all of the signs that explain what things are is in French, Vietnamese and English. It's quite cool here. What do you think?
Yeah, like it was the original capital, and it's where the monarch of Vietnam lived.
Yeah.
So it was like, this is like their Buckingham Palace.
Yeah.
That's essentially what this is.
Yeah.
Except
Okay, now we're in the main part. This is nuts. Wow. This is so beautiful. Wow. Stunning. There's even tennis courts. Wimbledon hoop. This is so nice. This emperor here, Emperor Kai Ding, is I think what this building is about. So it has European culture and science to apply to the construction of architectural works alongside indigenous Hawaii architecture and designs. So it's like a combo, pretty cool. This is the end of it. So we've walked from one end to the other. And now we're gonna go back in. Looks like it's gonna thunder. Grey clouds. Very grey clouds. Guys, who wants to buy me one of these? I reckon it'd look so cool. Do a magic trick as the bus goes past. Too slow. Oh, that stinks.
Wait, what did you say?
Cross the bridge.
In Struggle Street.
Or French.
Yeah. No, I just mean like Vietnam and general country.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's a little house.
This might be someone's actual.
It's a bit scary. Might get pushed into this river. Oh, but it is nice in the shade. Coming from Sapa, which was Dunedin weather. Dunedin weather, but not Dunedin vibes. It was terrible. Actually hated it. Can't describe it. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore. But Sapa was so cold to here, which is 32 degrees, but it feels a lot hotter. You can go out that way if you would like. Oh no, is that out or is that, nah, that must be out. That looks like a main street.
Yeah, that is out.
So this building here was the last to be built around here, and Nicole just said that it was built after the emperor returned from his studies in France, so that'll be also why there's like such French influence on the architecture. But we're just gonna walk over this bridge, so you can rent out Vietnamese traditional clothes and get photos. Not quite our thing, but respect the hustle, I guess.
I don't think we can. Come on.
Rice in there. Yum. This looks so good, guys. And these are the best spring rolls I've ever had in my life. So good. Alright, food was so bussin', and they gave us complimentary watermelon. How good.
Britain's preferred way to ship goods to and from China. But
Nicole's first coffee, and it's at Oreo Dalgona.
It's my first coffee this entire, like,
Yeah,
2 months that we've been away.
same. Ooh, I'm not sure.
It's okay.
I got a Saigon coffee, which is the one that I like because it's black with a bit of condensed milk. Well, a bit, it's so much condensed milk, but we've come to this. This is right next door to our hotel. It's called Tram. It's really cute. But so weird, like, it's such a nice day and no one's sitting outside. There's so many people inside and they're all taking photos, eh? sun over here. Oh well, more enjoyment for us. Okay, I just got something really simple, just a ham and cheese toastie and some chips, and then Nico got an American breakfast, which he's gonna put in the banh mi. We just had some breakfast. It cost us 230k, which is approximately $12-ish, or maybe 14, like pretty cheap. And it was really nice, but now we're just gonna go and walk to this local market just to see what it's about. But one thing I have to say about Vietnam, and people here are so lovely, like they are really, really kind people. But one thing that drives me up the wall is you go, so when we're walking and we're trying to find somewhere to eat, they have the menus outside, and as soon as you start looking, there's at least 2 workers that run out to try and help you, and they mean well, like they honestly mean so well. But if you have a question, they can't answer it anyway, because they just like don't have the answer, and then they just like stand there and watch you look at the menu, and it really puts us off. So if that ever happens, most of the time we just like turn away, because it's like so annoying. They stand so close to you and then they just watch you. And then it's the same in shops. So yesterday we went into an Adidas store because I need some more socks, and the worker there straight away runs over, like genuinely runs over, and then I'm just looking at the socks and she's standing like within 30 centimeters away from me, and is just staring, like doesn't say anything, it's just like staring and just like watching me, hovering. And I hate people standing really close to me, like I don't like people in my personal space. And then I was looking for the price of the socks. She grabs the sock from me and then shows me the price, and straight away Nico said that he just knew that I was just going to want to leave, and so we just ended up leaving. So we didn't even buy the socks, even though they were a good price and I wanted them, because it just drives me so insane. I think it's that they're trying to be helpful, but then it's really not helpful, and it's just so off-putting. What do you think about it? The like workers like coming so close.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, because to them it's like, you know, that's what they're told to do or they have to do it, but don't get all up on my space. Just for me, like I'm just looking at a menu outside your restaurant. I'm not even like in the restaurant, and they just get up in your face and just stare. Or like even when you just sit down, haven't even properly looked at the menu, and they stand at the table and just like stare at you, and it's like that puts so much pressure on you because you haven't even had a look at the menu.
And they will like stand by your table for the whole time.
They will wait
for you to order, and a lot of the time we do just end up leaving because we like it's so uncomfortable, and it's a shame because the food could be really good, but just because of that. And I guess it's like just quite a big cultural difference, or like what they think is good. We've tried to search it up, and it's like there's varying reasons behind it. So the first reason is that their bosses are really on their back of like they have to have good customer service and like be attentive, and that's how they do it. And then other ones is that like they're trying to make sure that people don't steal stuff. And then I saw one person say that it's because customer service is quite new here in Vietnam, and so they just like really overdo it. We just went to the local market. It was quite an experience, I have to say. A lot of smells that we've never smelt before, and we ended up just like quickly walking out. Like, you know it's bad when even Nico thinks that the smells are overwhelming. Like I have a low tolerance for the smells. Nico has a much higher tolerance, and he was like, no, we need to get out of here. It was quite interesting, but yeah, wasn't the most lush experience in the world, shall we say. How did you find it?
Not many things can make me want to like throw up from like the smell of something. That was one of the hardest things, like not to throw up while walking through that.
Yeah.
Market. That was horrible.
I don't know what it was though that like was so bad.
And then it made it even worse because when we left and started walking, it was like the smell was following us.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna walk, get some fresh air. We are off to get some dinner. We're gonna go to the same street that we went for dinner last night, but to a different place. We just watched the Roosters absolutely decimate the Cowboys. That was a fun experience because I just had a really big crash out at the fact that I still don't have a job in London. It's just really stressing me out. So if anyone wants to pray for me, like get me a job, feel free. Because it's not a vibe, is it?
No.
Anyway, we're gonna get some dinner, cheer ourselves up, and then tomorrow we're leaving at 11 AM to Hoi An, which is really cool. It's a 3-hour luxury bus. So I think it'll be similar to the one that we got to Ha Long Bay. 3 hours on the bus, and then we're in Hoi An, which is also really good because in Hoi An we have a pool, which will be nice because today it was so hot until we came back to the room, but it would have just been really nice to just like chill by the pool in the sun. I don't think it's rained today, but it's definitely gonna storm. These clouds look grumpy. Kiwi hostel. This is the little alleyway that our hotel is down, and then we get to the main street, which is hectic. The bikes here are just absolutely so nuts.
That looked like a very